did Earth's water come from?
Earth has vast oceans today, but our planet was a dry rock when it first formed, and water was a late addition rained down in asteroids from the icy outer solar system.
Water covers 70% of the Earth's surface and is crucial to life as we know it. But how it got here has been a long standing scientific debate.
Since components such as water and carbon are essential ingredients to life on Earth, researchers are keen to know when they arrived on our planet.
Researchers suggest that water was brought to an initially dry Earth by far reaching comets or asteroids. According to early models for how the solar system came to be, the large disks of gas and dust that swirled around the sun and eventually formed the inner planets were too hot to sustain ice.
This would explain the barren condition on Mercury, Venus, and Mars, but not our planet Earth, with its vast oceans, humid atmosphere, and well hydrated geology. Scientists therefore theorize that water came along after, and the prime aspects were meteoroids known as carbonaceous chondrites, that they are rich in hydrous minerals.
But the problem was their chemical composition doesn't match our planet rocks.
The carbonaceous chondrites also formed in the outer solar system, making it less likely that they would have planted the early Earth.
Another group of meteorites called enstatite chondrites are much more closer chemical match containing similar isotopes of oxygen, titanium and calcium.
This indicates that they were Earth's and other inner planets' building blocks. However, because these rocks formed close to the Sun, they had been assumed to be too dry to account for Earth's rich reservoirs of water.
To test, the researchers used a technique called mass spectrometry to measure the hydrogen content in 13 enstatite chondrites.
The rocks are quite rare now, making up only 2% of the known meteoroids in collection, and it is hard to find them in pristine and uncontaminated condition.
The team found that the rocks contained enough hydrogen in them to provide the Earth with at least 3 times of water mass. They also measured that 2 isotopes of hydrogen because the relative proportion of these is very different from one celestial object to another.
The isotopic composition of the oceans were found to be consistent with the mixture containing 95% of water from the enstatite chondrites, more proof that these are responsible for the bulk of Earth's water.
The authors further found that the nitrogen isotopes from the enstatite chondrites are similar to Earth and proposed these rocks could also be the source of more abundant compound of our atmosphere. And guys, don't forget to subscribe.